Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As mentioned in my channel announcement, I'll be making dev blogs on the weekend, so here it is, the very first one. This is the start of my Solana development journey. In the background I have something completely unrelated, but today I was planning on minting Chipnana, and I hope that's how you pronounce it, and I was really excited to mint this because I thought it looked promising, the art looks decent, and their whole thing is that they have a sniping bot as well as a Discord bot that's coming out soon. I'm not sure about that, but as you can see on Creator Machine, the whitelist mint is not doing too well. On Blocksmith, there was 4k people who had whitelist bots, and each person whitelisted could mint twice. So that means there's a total of 8,000 NFTs that could have been minted during whitelist, and right now we're stuck at, let me refresh, we're stuck at 570, and that's because on Coral Cube, which is another secondary marketplace, I'll refresh this as well, people are undercutting. The floor price is at 3.29, and it's obvious that people just want to get out, cut their losses, and sell out quick because they regret minting. Let's just see how some of these turn out. I like this one. This is cute. Also this one. But yeah, the art is decent. The utility is there. Like, they had a beta in which people could use their sniping bot. I believe there was even a lot of raffles going on as well to use the bot, so it looked like there was some demand for it. So it's weird that this is doing so poorly. My personal thoughts on why this didn't do as well as it could have is because the mint price was at 4 Sol, and that's just way too high. I believe the magic range for mint prices right now is around 1.5 to, I'd say 2.5, maybe 3 max, but even still, I think 3 is too much. A lot of projects talk about how they want their mints to be based off USDC or USD because they value their project as such, but people in the Solana space do not give a fuck. If it's too much Sol, like if it's more than 3, then we're just not minting, as you guys obviously see. And just now it looks like they reduced the whitelist mint to 2 Sol, so I'm gonna refresh and see what that does. Because that's a pretty big drop, like it's half off now. And yeah, it looks like people are beginning to mint. Coral Cube, floor price is 3, so now it's above mint. Oh, there is one who's undercutting for 2.5, but yeah, it should have been 2 Sol to begin with. I believe it could have sold out immediately if it was. But now let's see what happens. While all that debacle is going on right now, let's just put that to a side and actually talk about what I did last week to learn Solana development. And so, just to give you a bit of a background, I do have some programming experience as well as some game design experience, specifically in Unity. And while looking into developing on the Solana blockchain, I learned that the programming language that they used was Rust. And I have no clue what Rust is about, never even heard of it in my life, and so I figured before learning how to develop smart contracts on Solana, I should probably know like the basics of Rust, because I feel like it's pretty important to understand the underlying framework or foundation that you build on before learning how it integrates and works with Solana. And so I looked at the documentation for Rust and found this Rust programming language book, and it gives you pretty much the rundown of how Rust works, the basic concepts, as well as some of the more advanced material. And I'd say if you're just getting to Rust, I think the first 10, maybe 11 chapters is good enough, all the way to writing automated tests, right before this IO project. To be honest, I didn't even do this programming guessing game project. I felt like I just wanted to learn the major concepts and then move on to connecting this information to Solana development, because this is more just on the general Rust side of things. It's kind of like in Unity where the underlying programming language is C#, but they kind of use a alternate form of C# that's more in tune with game development. But yeah, I'd say if you do have some programming background, then a lot of it will come pretty second nature to you, like the variables as well as the data structures. Stuff like writing functions and the control flow is all just a different kind of syntax, but still the same concept. The things that were a lot different were understanding ownership, chapter 4, as well as chapter 10, generic types, traits, and lifetimes. It's not a hard concept to understand, it's just very different from what you're used to from other programming languages. And so I will definitely reread chapters 4 and 10 just to make sure you understand that major difference in Rust compared to other things you may have learned. So for this week, now that I have a somewhat of a basic understanding of Rust, I want to start applying what I know by actually working with the Solana blockchain. And what I basically did was in Google, I looked up Solana development, I right-clicked and open linked a new tab every single one of these links. And I'm just gonna take a look through it, just get a basic understanding, get my feet wet, and maybe dabble into actually writing some smart contracts. I'm not sure yet. Once I read through all these blogs, I think I'll have a better understanding of what it takes to create the apps, to create stuff like NFTs on Solana. And so yeah, I'll give y'all my update next week on how it goes. And if we look back now on Coral Cube, let's see how Chimnanas are doing. Okay, 2.19, so above mid price technically. Refresh this as well. Oops, I have to log in, give me a sec. We're stuck at 673 out of 4,000 even with the price drop, so this is obviously going to be a pass for me. I'm kind of sad about it because I hoped it was going to be a decent flip, but oh well, can't do much about it. And that's pretty much it for the first devblog. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.